Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Awesome Craft Beer in BC. It's such a bad name for a beer drinking show, but it shows how creative I am. It's like I said that name in the first episode and I just didn't bother. I have more important things to do. It's more important things to do, like drinking beer. Anyways, I don't know much about beer either. I'm probably as skilled in tasting beer as I am in coming up with a name for whatever this is I'm doing. Anyways, today I am going to be drinking probably the most Canadian beer that I've had on this episode so far. Probably that I've ever drank before. This one is from Fernie Brewing Company. Fernie is, I guess it's a city. It might be a town. It's located in British Columbia, almost at the border of British Columbia and Alberta. So if you know the geography of British Columbia and Alberta, it's sort of at the lower part, the toe of the province. That's what we call it, the toe of the province. Anyways, this beer is Sapsucker Maple Porter. It is a seasonal, and it is 5.5% ABV. It is a flavored porter, and it's flavored with maple syrup. Yes, it's true. I don't know how you could make it more Canadian. Anyways, it's a porter. That is all. Here, take a look at the container label. All right. Here we go. Sapsucker Maple Porter. Ooh, yeah. Whoa. All right. I've been using this porter glass for most of my beer. I'm glad I'm finally drinking a porter. Is this the first porter that I've done? It's been too long. It's a wintry month. It makes sense to do a porter. It's quite carbonated. It's got a lot of head. Very thick. It's not white. It's definitely not white. It's got this burnt marshmallow kind of look to it. A little bit tanned. Not burnt, just a little tanned. Kind of like a cappuccino. It's got some coffee mixed into it. It looks, or like a whipped cream. Something like that. It's really dark. It's completely opaque. Yeah, can't make it out. It looks like ink. Yeah. All right, here we go. It has a lot of that chocolatey kind of porter smell to it. Yeah, it's lovely. Just that roasted barley malt. What is it? Malted barley. Yeah. Delicious. It smells very sweet. It's got this buttery, like, I'm smelling some sort of chocolate pastry, like a chocolate cake. That's what I'm getting. All right, here's to the taste. It's incredibly creamy. This is a very decadent drink for sure. It's not that bitter. I think the maple syrup does a good job balancing it out, balancing out the harsh bitterness that is often, sometimes, occasionally associated with a porter. Not getting too much of the maple syrup taste. When I think maple syrup, pancakes, waffles, I'm not picking that out necessarily at the moment. It's medium bodied, goes down, still relatively easy. It's actually not that sweet at all. You know, when people tell you that when, the beer is advertised as maple syrup, I expected it to be very sweet, but it's actually not that sweet at all. It's quite, it's very, very drinkable. Very drinkable. It does not taste like I'm drinking syrup. It looks a little like motor oil. That's what beer review people keep using. They use that term a lot to describe dark beer, motor oil. What else do I have to say about this? Let's give it one more shot. Yeah, it's really not that sweet. It's got a nice creamy texture to it. I obviously suck at this because I'm not picking up any of the maple syrup taste. I don't know if I'm disappointed, but it is a very good beer. It's actually a very good porter. Sometimes it could be overwhelming. I do, yeah, it's very decadent, but it's not overwhelmingly so. This would go great with, I don't even know, something, I know, it'll go great with dessert, and you have like a cheesecake or something. A cheesecake, like a nice, I even think cheese would go really well with this. Some sort of really pungent kind of cheese to really offset the flavor. Don't get angry at me if that's not an actual good pairing, but in my brain, I think it is. It's really, really good. It's got this kind of toffee taste to it, like a Christmas candy, Christmas chocolate of some sort. Like, like when you get a gift box of chocolate, it's not all of them. It's a very specific one in there that tastes exactly like this one. You can find one that tastes exactly like this one. Probably the maple one, to be honest. Yeah. Whew. Anyways, that's all I have to say about this beer. It's really good. Really good. I'm happy to do this as my first porter on the show. Fernie, British Columbia. Would love to travel there one day. It's like a 10-hour drive. People forget how huge British Columbia is. You drive for 10 hours east and still not reach the next border. You could drive for 10 hours north and you'll only be halfway in the province. Fucking massive, this place. Everything's so far away. Well, not everything. Most things. Most, like, nature. Yeah, I'm rambling. Either way, hope you guys enjoyed watching this, me rambling on and on and on. If you have tried this beer, let me know what you think. I always love to receive comments, and I'll probably respond to them because, let's admit it, I don't get a lot of comments. So let's be honest, if you even watch this part, I'll send you $10. I won't send you $10, but thank you. Thank you for watching this part of this episode. Especially, this episode, Sapsucker Maple Porter from Fernie Brewing Company in Fernie, British Columbia. Have a good night, everybody.